I mean, size is important, but sometimes it's overrated. If you're small and you can play, what's the big deal? If I stood here and I told you I got a 5'8" guy and they don't see him, they think, well, he's just going to be overwhelmed by, these bigger, stronger guys. I mean, he's got a great feel for around the basket. He can shoot the ball with either hands. He's got the little teardrop or the floater. When he drives in, he's got those tall guys. He lays the ball up high off the glass. He's got all the angles down. I mean, he's just a really talented kid, and he's really worked hard on developing those shots to get him off against bigger guys. He understands the value of being able to put the ball up high when he gets to the basket, releasing it early and over bigger guys and stuff like that. So, if I talk to somebody, a coach calls me and I tell them, and we're talking at 5'8", I can tell them that, but they've got to see that. Best tribute I think you can make to a player, he makes everybody around him a better player. He shares the ball. He can score when he needs to. He's a better defender than people give him credit for. He's got quick hands, gets his hands on a lot of balls and stuff like that. So, I mean, I've seen the maturation process. When I talk to college coaches now, I try to tell them, look, this guy's been in the battle since he's a freshman.
Coming in 8th grade, I was averaging like 40 a game, bigger than everybody, faster, all that. And then just getting thrown into the mix freshman year. I mean, first day of practice, I was nervous. I mean, we did drills that I didn't even know about in middle school. Like, I was like confused. I always wanted the last one in line because I didn't know what to do. Like, in practice, I just kept getting better. And then as the games went on, it's like I did better. I like steadily increased my scoring, steadily increased passing, rebounding. So it all went up within a couple of games. So that's how I got my confidence. Just keep playing better and just keep knowing that I can do this and I should be here and I have the talent to be here too. Being 5'8", it just makes me like work harder because everybody want to say, oh, if he was 6'2", he'd be better. But I know that even if I am 5'8", 5'9", I can still play. I can still hang with elite players. I play with a chip on my shoulder just because I know I could play with anybody. So it's like the schools that don't want to pick me up, I mean, that's their loss. I'm going to show them that.
Yeah, get your hands up. Yeah, okay. I'm about to go in. Yep. Check it. And one, when I drive the lane, it's usually how I start the game. You can't guard me, man. Tell your big man to guard the paint, cause if you don't, we gon' dominate. My whole squad is great, beating teams all over the state. So number one is the spot we take. No, you can't relate. Got your coach going over his plays, trying to find a way to stop how I play. I'm on top of my game, do everything. Rebound, pass, shoot, high school, hopeful, soon to be top recruit. I play hard, but I train 2 times harder. Now you go from being bench warmer to a starter. It's all mental, so I play harder. And according to the scouts, I can't be guarded. When regardless, and that's it. Won't stop till I am the top drafted. High school hopeful.
He controls the game at the end of ball games. He sets the tempo in the beginning of the game. You know how we're going to play. If somebody's pressuring us, I don't worry about the press. I know he's going to be able to get the ball up the floor. Just those kind of things, a lot of that stuff you can't teach. It's just kind of, some guys just have those intangible things inside them that they bring to the table. He doesn't change. Things could be going bad against us, but he's just going to just keep on plugging along. He's not going to, if he misses 2 or 3 shots in a row, he's not going to pass up on the next one. If he threw the ball and say somebody just didn't, hey, he's not going to give up on that guy. He's going to come back. He's going to make that play. And he doesn't, fuss at the officials. He doesn't fuss at the opponent. He doesn't get upset if I chew his butt out. He just plays. I mean, that's one of those things. Some of those guys have that. Some guys you get on them, they kind of, he just kind of goes, just plays. And that's going to be hard to replace. The next guy that comes along has got some big shoes to fill.
I feel that I know the game, and that's helped me a lot with me being undersized. Like, I'm intelligent and I have basketball IQ. Situations, passing. I feel passing is my strongest ability. Being a leader too, and scoring of course, but rebounding and doing all the little things. And probably I need to work on most is my athletic ability, like jumping and getting quicker and faster. I mean, as a freshman going into college, you probably always work on that with college coaches. Like, they'll help you out with that and get you in the weight room too. I'm not small, but I can, you know, you can always be better and quicker and stuff. And then I also feel like I need to work on my shooting, get more consistent with that, my outside shot, and then just finishing at the basket too. Because I am so undersized, I need to find like some techniques and some ways to finish at the basket with the taller defenders in college.
Saying the next 4 years after this, he's going to be a solid find for somebody that's going to give him a chance. Some schools are going to pass on him that have had an opportunity, and they're going to say, he's just, too small, or we're going to go with this guy or whatever, and they're going to, turn around. I think they'll regret it down the road. So wherever he winds up, it's going to be a good situation for somebody.
Dreaming about this when you're a little kid, like you want to go play college in basketball, and then of course go to the NBA. But as you grow up, you realize that it's slim chances, but it's gonna feel good just signing and to wherever I go, and it's gonna feel like I accomplished like everything that I wanted to do in basketball. Go to college and get an education for myself for free.